Alright, audio working? Yes, it is. So, we are back. Like I said, we're going to get to the sinking city. Technically, I said today, but you know. Yeah, I'm gonna play for an hour or two, then I'm gonna chill out. So, yeah, let's get to it. If you die, it'll ask if we slowed it, your character will appear on the closest safe zone. Okay, same thing as before. Most of the Blackwoods vanished at the flood, even a Thor. Oakmont keeps its mouth shut. Oakmont is steeped in tradition, and by looking or acting out, a place will be instantly pegged as a newcomer. Some deductions in the mind palace can have alternate interpretations, leading to different conclusions. Interesting. What was that about, Transformer? So, let's review out. The fuck was that background? Okay. Let's look at our deductions. Alright. So. Okay. Yeah, this is the same exact map you get the physical map. Because, like I said, they legitimately give you a map. Which is freaking interesting. Not every day you see this. It's interesting. So...
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
So... what do we... Yeah, I got all the evidence. So what am I missing? Do I need to go to here? Danger. Danger? Huh? I put both mounts. How many times have I looted?
This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Let me close out this thing I got open on my phone. So, if I remember correctly, the dude we're looking for is the son of a rich dude, and son went cuckoo banana pants or something when these fisher people rescued him.
Let's see what you find,
come
newcomer.
on.
My head! I still hear those voices.
I just realized, why does it sound like
Choo
me
choo.
So,
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
why does my sanity drain when I stand there? I assume that's my sanity. Because then I hear whispers and all that. Oh, that's how you run. They just have it as a different button.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Okay, they do the right trigger. Yeah, see, that's him levitating like the Exorcist. See, a right trigger is the sprung.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Looks
Seems
a
like
fish.
Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
So we have people that look like fish and people
I'm
that look
surprised
like...
they don't have someone's portrait here.
I do not mean that in any way. It's
5
just
cards
that's
short of a full house.
So... See, when I stand here, my sanity bar drains. Wait, why am I missing?
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Why is it see Mind House? I've got the clue. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Follow omens. Mind eyes can feel omens like edge wave. Okay, you're an omen. Guide us the way. Oh. What the fuck? What the hell? No, you stay back. What the hell are these? What the fuck are they? No, screw it, I'm gonna take a picture of these little shits. That is so weird. Bullet shell. Alright.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
What are these things? These cannot be normal things. They have to be Lovecraftian, I'm just saying. I've never seen anything like them. Also, why are there multiple sharks like this? There has to be a super big predator on the loose. Like, I don't think it's an orca because it's relatively still intact. Because if an orca did it, it'll be like just completely eviscerated.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
You just figured that? I mean, I'm just saying because both yeeted a freaking couple. Okay, so whenever you use this eye thing, it drains your sanity. Interesting. So I think when your sanity drains, Blackwood marsh fish cannery factory. I had to literally turn my head around. So I think, why are all the fish and sharks we've seen so far like that? The bodies, that can't be normal. I may not be a doctor, but, or a fisherman, but So I think when our sanity drains, Eldritch Schmuck happens. Alcohol. Alright.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have gotten far.
Gunpowder and alcohol. I want to explore around before going down there. Like, see, these fish are like relatively, they're normal. But then the shark and fish outside are like messed up. Padlocks? Oh, padlocks can be broken or shot.
Won't budge.
What the fuck? I think I walk off. What the fuck is that? What the f do you? What the hell? Thank you. I don't know how. What the fuck are you? You got them human hands and then. What the fuck are you? Listen, I've never read H.P. Lovecraft's work or anything like that. The only thing I really know of his work is Cthulhu, and that's it. What the fuck is that? Is that an... Oh, it's a baby? Or a young sperm whale, I guess, or something? You got a weird looking mouth. Again, why are the bodies all mangled like that? Like, wait, why is even a fishery camp? Albert was murdered from the body out. Not far from the fisherman's house, she was fatally shot in the head and impaled on hooks and then hit. Wait, what? Hold on. Deductions. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton rather than just trap him off. So what do I do? Just get me out. So there's more evidence. But I can't investigate this blood. Wait, can I use the detective eye on him? Oh, fuck. Let me craft some bullets. So there's our, well, it's our first hostile Eldritch being, or whatever the hell. Because the other ones, they were just scuttling around like they didn't They were just people. They were not even. But the one down there, that was a whole different. What the fuck? Bloodstained note, Lewis, please just give me 1 more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the buzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just 1 more week and I'll return everything with double interest, Peter.
The blood is
How
fresh.
did I not get
Whomever it belongs to could not have gotten far.
Hold on. I was murdered, busted no. Torn piece of jacket, stained with blood. Where's the bar? Salvation Harbor. I thought that said Salvation Horror for a minute. I was about to say, oh? Hospital. Asylum. Over. Oakmont University. City Hall. Interesting. That is Uber. A knowledge point? Oh, so you get EXP and then. So I assume. Oh, shoot, I need to use it. Okay. Alright, no? Okay, no, we're good, we're good. No need to waste it. Because we're not missing a bunch of health. Again, these have to be eldritch creatures. Like, they got it. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Can you stand still real quick? I'm sorry, do you have the body of a cat or a rat? Yeah, stand still, thank you. They're like dead rat, like they're in the body of either dead rats or cats. Oh my god, Lord. I don't think I got EXP for Outcheck. I don't know, I was just trying to see what it was.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Nah. Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Yes, Mr. Capeman. But where is the bar? Like, do I just have to explore or what? Mythos? Bestiary. Oh boy. So, side cases. Guess I just explore? I have a feeling I'm going to see more and more of those Eldritch things.
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
You want a bullet? Oh shit, I can actually shoot him. Okay, let me not do that.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
I can shoot them, but I don't think I will for obvious reasons.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Chill.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
I would call him insane, but based on what we just saw.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Why is there so much water? Actually, screw it. Yeah, I don't know. Probably because they don't have
Welcome
great
to Under
wood.
the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
So we're not going insane and just seeing creatures. Like, all right. So they're actually physically there. Like, I know I shot one and killed it and punched one, but I don't know. Ridiculous.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
I don't blame him. from saying, "Oh, save the shooting outside," and wanting him to be taken care of. They really love Squid. Gunpowder, coil spring, and shell casings. Case by Frosty, welcome. Lewis may be at the barn. So we can open that. Key for the bedroom on the upper floor of the room. That's fine. Do we have... Oh, okay. They were gonna... Let's go. So maybe we find a book or something, and it tells us more? Oh. Who
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus.
Huh.
The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
I am so confused. So, Mythos. Oh, thank God. If I had to remember all of that, I would have just lost it. So, I guess it makes sense that the currency is that. I guess?
What the? Get the... Oh.
Don't do it, sir.
What the?
suffered
Get
enough
the. Bro was just mad confused. Oh, come on. What? Oh. 1,500 to 800 dead. Oakmont Chronicle Extra. Valley of Death. I cannot read what that other stuff says. Chess. Alright.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold.
then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
So, Throgmortons look like apes, cavemen, whatever, and these Innsmouthers look like fish. He even has scales on his arm.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just 'cause I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the Sidhe. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Oh my god, even the teeth are sharp.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Now I need to really think about this. So hold on. Practically killed the kid. Or dude, whatever. He was crazy, but still. But then they all talk about, oh, they didn't remember what happened. All of them. Well, the dude from earlier in the house, I remember he said, oh, I can't remember. Then this dude said, oh, I can't remember. And the hysteria was spreading, so. And he is taxing or whatever. God damn it.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh. It is odd, though.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
So, it does seem, because we literally saw Shadow Tentacle and other Eldritch things.
You want a drink?
Embrace your fate.
So, because like one of the Fisher dudes is having the same thing as him basically, and Robert, the kid, was hysteric. So, three. Let's do a number 3. Look. So, I do think
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something,
What? I don't have all day.
some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
I do need to do it.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Holy crap, that's much. There we go. So, do we... Last expedition, Expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact the expedition was soon lost. Albert Thornton was the only one survivor. He was subsequently murdered. It was hard to find the other expedition member down the line. I thought more would be waiting. And okay, so yeah, this will show us stuff we've already done. I'll do this for now. But in case I have to do either revolver. Oh, that's cool. So, I think it's safe to say that the revolver will probably do more damage, right? I'd assume. Oh, it should be okay. So let me get a full magazine. Oh, let me get a full clip is what I should say. Yeah, let's keep this on. So let's go. Let's go explore a little bit. Let's just run over there. Let me go check on Fishy. to this.
You want a drink?
What the? Get the... Oh.
The door won't budge.
What the heck? Oh, that's the key? Okay, cool. I was gonna be able to keep the key. Oh. Maybe he locked it and barricaded it. Probably. I don't know. So, I'm gonna make the assumption that a lot of horrible crap happened when the flood happened. Obviously, that's horrible, but like, when you say defies scientific explanation, no, that is like another level. Yeah, I would not want to swim any further than these buoys. Because I think if you do, something bad gonna happen. Like, cause the in-game tip thing keeps talking about a freaking man-eating eel. So that could probably be one of many things. Why did I jump in the water? Why did I jump in the water? Why did I jump in the water? I hate how slow he is in the water. Look. Get me up. Was it my book? Was it my bag or what? Does it look like there was tentacles or something grabbing me? Even the squids are this thing. I don't like this one big because this is an out-of-body experience, and every time, each time we've been out of body, we've seen Eldritch schmuck going on there. Well, like I said, what is that? No, like, what Eldritch abomination is that? Because it cannot be. Doors that can be open or marked for a special hobo sign. It's like investigation, check manpower. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origins of the mass hysteria. Gripping Oakmont, the expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only one survivor. He was subsequently murdered. Dead alive. Some of this stuff is repetitive. Diary Part 1. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. Nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. Oh boy. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal proved it. I found something horrible on that island, something old, dark, and slithering. It still haunts me.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
So, laudanum, register 1898, dram each 6 fluid ounces. Tincture of opium soothes all ailments. Add to any spirit or tonic. Devilfish and Sons Pharmacy Co. 575 Aberthon Avenue, New York. That'd be fun if that was an actual address.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Oh, you could. I did not know you could cut spies. It's cool. Progress. Sherlock Holmes. Huh. Cool.
Never again, they say.
All that we see or seem all that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. And this is USN Charles N. Reed, 3/21/17/10/97/94. Interesting. Crumpled letter, Mr. Reed. You were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanly, and I feel I have to repay that debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run! Save your life. Save your life. Leave this draught city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please hear my words, Lewis Flynn. I don't blame him for making the statement, but unfortunately this is a video game and we like to play it. No, from J. Derberg. Vanderberg. History. It seems that you've overexerted yourself while conducting an investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you're unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Jonas. Respectively, thank God you won't, because I'd be weird if you kept on touching me when I'm unconscious.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Let's check the other places. Shell cases and metal scrap. Banana! What? A shovel? Yeah, we're using a shovel. The nightmares. I board up the windows and lock the door. They are just men. The Yellow Kings gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer, I'll figure them out. Okay. I'm just going to get out that one. Keep it down, Mr. Archer. I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave your landlord.
The door won't budge.
Okay, so if those are supposed to be sigils for their god K or whatever, then yeah, I'm pretty sure they're worshiping a eldritch being without even realizing it. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. That would be pretty suspicious, I won't lie. Oh, I thought that was a dude. I thought that was feet hanging. Like.
Door won't budge. The door won't budge.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, you wanna stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish. I'm watching you, newcomer.
Holy smoke, that's a bunch of books. Henry George. I thought I was about to say Henry Ford for a minute. Oh, bunch of cans, Bill. Coldest Rose guy down. To my dear nephew, my dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods would be happy to help you. I arranged for that. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went. Sadly, only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is hope he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Take care of the good hotel. Please, plenty of our relatives were interested in the property, but you're still my favorite nephew. I know the Devil's Reef is in good hands. Kind regards, Aunt Portia. Interesting. Huh. Unique and terrifying at the same time, in my opinion. That there's a shell that freaking big. So, We were chanting, so I think we're going a little fast. Knowing about the hobo signs. Oh boy. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already, kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to the times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of the symbols. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on doors around town. That means that the house is inhabited. Crosshatch grind sign marks hidden caches of useful items. V-shaped sign is for barricade dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spider-shaped sign, though. You have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach with a gun. I'm sorry, it's just fun. Alright, let's read these side cases. Is this considered a side case? Lullaby Crossroad. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. It happened in Carverside near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy and my mouth was full of a bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that, I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a big deal, no one stole anything from me. Innsmouther's notes. Local Innsmouthers scare me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me even in visions. Recently, I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many Innsmouthers, disguised as one of them, and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifices. I still remember his name, Obed. After this vision, I shake in fear at the sound of a child's cry. Terrible fetus, oh boy. It happened in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Eabon Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was running so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like a last will. And then I saw the thing stalking him, a fetus on thin, pointy legs, with a little face full of evil and hatred. It's shrieking. I can't forget it. That may be an enemy we face, I'm just saying. From behind. I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue and Worsted Advent. And near Oak Street, I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectre and the city man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. So, hold on. Oak Street. So, Oak Street seems a bit screwed up. Like, there's stuff going on there. I'm afraid of the voices from the pipes. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Each time I went to wash my hands, I trembled in fear. What if they'll talk to me? This began after a vision in Western Reed Heights near the crossing of Ebon, Ward, and Banker. Same streets again. I saw a man naked and covered in blood in a room without doors or windows, surrounded by the dark holes of the pipes. He was cutting himself piece by piece. Good God. Feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? Static in ears. I was walking the Lombard Street in Eastern Reed Heights. Same street again. Good Lord, they are messed up streets. When it happened again, it's not just a vision, but a noise. Hissing radio static. Growing louder and louder. Voices from far away lost it. Crying desperately, I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bullock Street towards Halag Street. Hissing flooded in my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by rays talking to him. He was dying. I felt it, and when it happened, the vision was gone. Call of the ocean. Tonight, the ocean forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. I remembered a huge apple tree, and the thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my seizures. The visions occur when I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking E. Brown Street in Central Shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran for it, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I needed all my will to fight. The desire to go to the mirror and seek it to its depths. Disgusting exaltation. Good Lord, it's not reading. It missing something there. Like, there's not double pages. Okay, we'll just check. Disgusting exaltation. No matter how different my visions may be, they are always so frightening. Today it was man. Okay. He left a house in southern Old Grove on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Streets. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt the burning exaltation, a wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. Okay. The vision was so intense, I bent into and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past, saying something like "cursed newcomers," and I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around the man. Mirrors, mirrors. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision at the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me so deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but have never caught a straight view of this stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. It seems it is time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. Oh boy. Lone child. Let me drink this real quick. There we go. Lone child. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to the eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of Saint Straight Lane, Kingsport Street. I felt I was alone. Oh, Lord. felt I was alone, forgotten in a rocked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor. There were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, could not hide. I just waited for Mom to return. Okay. Forlorn woman. This city, no matter how badly this flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of Salvation Harbor, near the crossing of Fitz O'Callahan Street and Old Church Road. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something and it itched badly at my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road crying until some inchmouth kicked me and ordered me away. Interesting. Oh, so you can put markers down. Cool. Cool. It's interesting. So we will go over here. Devil's Reef. Operator! Operator! Nope. Nope. Not yet. Nope. I am not going that water yet. If it keeps on trapped like a... Why is there barcodes all over the place? Like... Why? If it was underwater for a long time, I understand, but like... Infested area? What do you mean? Well, now I know there's danger over there. And now I sort of want to explore it. I was gonna check. Ma'am, you should cover your legs, ma'am. Oh. Huh. Fair.
From the abyss below. Atone for your deeds. Before it's too... He's mad. He's completely mad.
What? Okay. Good talk. No. How's it making them sounds?
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor?
Oh boy.
Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our readers something more about yourself.
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
Well, Detective Reed, I think you'll find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose in. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
So, do you want a legitimate? Screw it.
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Extra. Giving interviews for the local news.
Stay safe.
That is painful. Period. Best expedition is the expedition was contact expedition laws. Oh, okay. After the flood. Officials? Current events? No. Would they be celebrities? Sure. Commoners? Okay. Okay. Currently, it's not going to be used for any days. Oh. That all that from that, I ain't gonna play. That's just surprising, in my opinion. Should be full on ammunition. Ouch. Yeah, I couldn't. I wouldn't. I shouldn't. Be a waste of bullets. Holy monkeys. Literally. Amen. Oh, then. Come. What? This is only for entertainment purposes. This is not supporting anything of those beliefs. Oh boy. Huh. I got more out of a suitcase and such than a giant box. Odd. I think that should be everything I can do when on. I think there's a back room back here. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's just a toilet. Okay. That's everything here for now. So let's go check out the Popo, the police station. I'm just getting bad vibes from this mist fog, whatever it is. I just don't like it. Is that the dude? No. Oh, I thought we wouldn't be able to climb it. Okay. Nice.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
You and I have a problem, officer.
No. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Thank you for catching my falsehood. I mean, to a degree, I can understand him for being mad, but like, then again, you know what I mean? crimes, violent crimes. I think they're only gonna be useful when we're solving a case with a crime like that. Or like anything else like that, you know? I just want to explore some of this stuff before I go on. There's this. I do want to investigate this real quick. But I know it's a danger zone, but I still want to investigate. Take the boat across. So when they say infested, do they mean like people or these entities? Wow, that hits my question. What the heck? Oh, I gotta get some distance. Ah, shit. Oh, you take multiple hits. What's it about? Libby, how do I eat it? How do I use the medkit? Damn it! Oh, that's not. It is a medkit, so. Yeah, oh my god, there's more. I should not come in here. Nope, I gotta get up, I gotta get up, I gotta get up. Give me the ammo. Chunky, I don't know what you do, but I gotta get up. Oh, I know I do. Give it up! Oh, there goes all the ammo I get. Okay. Lesson learned. Don't go in unless you have a bunch of bullets. Where do we want to go? Let's go to the hospital. Yeah, I'm assuming if you go in these waters where there's buoys, like you go past them or so, that you're going to be in trouble. I'm sorry, did I just see a man no clip into the water or just get dragged in? Oh, it's always encouraging. He just said get the drug out of it? Okay. That's it. Hey, he struck first. That's my amendment to strike back. I thought I heard something swimming around in there. What is with these people with the stabs in that? That backpack he has reminds me of the evil within safe head dude.
Come, find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
No, I thought I'd be able to. Okay. Boom. That's a danger zone. I'm pretty sure, right? Because the last danger zone we had. Where's that? Yeah, see, this is a danger zone, so I think if I... Oh, okay. I wonder what the ending to this game will be. Like, will we encounter the entity that we keep seeing in our visions? Will we meet Cthulhu? Will we just go insane and die? Or just casually die? I don't know, it's only find out. This is not a danger zone to walk down here, right? Okay, so you see, in my defense, I did not know this was oh boy. So I found out a hideout. Let's get out. Yeah, get me out, thank you. Man, I want to take the gun to get some ammo and such, but okay. Give me gunpowder and shell casings. Okay. I don't know why there's a bunch of signs. What does that say? More eel. Moray eel. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's cool. So I guess maybe a hobo lives here? Or something? I don't know. Was someone painting the signs? Wow, I am just finding them, aren't I? At least we get EXP for discovery.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying Helminth and their role in illness before the flood. Did you know that all of us are infected by Helminth? Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
May I suggest you become a subject
in
my experimental medical program?
Experimental medicine. Oh, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr. Reed, take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel improvement.
What? Oh my god, there goes my sanity. Alright, what if I just look away? Okay, hold on, let me do this. No. So...
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
What the hell did you give me, Doc?
Is something wrong? You seem perfectly healthy to me.
Your medicine blinded me, and they gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head. What are you trying to pull?
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. I'll have to run some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
Bye.
I can't blame him for being mad at the doctor after seeing that stuff. Field research. So, the humanoids were literally people that got turned into. So currently, it seems like to get to. Okay. So currently, wait, what was that thing? So it seems like that the current level thing. So you need 1,000 EXP each to level up. Clean water. I love that. Clean water, bro. We got the clean water. Cordite. Yeah, but again, this is apparently the original version or so. Unless there's an even older version. But the fact that this is basically an original and it looks this good is amazing. Oh, I thought that was like top dolls or something. That's bad. What the frick? Can I break this down? No. No, okay. You good?
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again. No, sir. Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again. No, sir.
Okay, I was just curious if you were doing anything. Eating leeches. Was that a medical practice or something, or was that just something that happened? Oh, lovely eating leeches again. Why is there so many wheelchairs? Why are there so many empty wheelchairs?
Scratch me. Please, please, just here. This itching is driving me insane.
I think you are insane. Pretty sure. Wait. I was literally about to say, oh, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Okay, that's everything. Now I want to check out the asylum because why not? Let's take the boat. So I don't know if you're saying it would drain here and there, or if it will like happen during certain events, not events, certain things that happen. But with the Eldritch enemies, I'm just gonna say Eldritch enemies because they sure as hell are not human or not natural. Dock here? Yeah, that's what we do. I always have to figure out what it does. Okay, there we go. FM, I do not know. Oh god, it's a child, of course. I do not know where mommy and Tabby are. I mean, when mommy kissed me on the forehead and handed me Mr. Teddy and left so many days ago. I am all be myself and Mr. Teddy and I are so cold and wet. If you have blankies, I'd be so happy. If you're a nice people and you find this note. I live in a brown house with lots of flowers, but they are wet and sad now. My name is Timmy. If you help me, we can be the very best friends. Just please no more monsters. I'm all red and sticky. Oh god, I thought it was a simple fucking word. I don't think that gave us letters from Oakmont. Alright, there we go. I think that's everything here. Lord. Are you serious? Tell me to like spawn in another boat because that is stuck. I'm not. Of course. What the fuck? I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I saw tentacles. So yeah, try to make sure you use a boat, so you will be freaking tentacle. I didn't think I'd actually be able to jump. Okay. Oh my god, there's another one. Holy officer! Oh, Jesus. There's no way this asswipe is going to shoot me when there's a literal monster in front of me. Don't tell me this is an infested zone. I need bullets. Give me bullets. God, I need bullets.
Eagle and King!
Huh? What the fuck? What? You fucking dead. Do I have to shoot it there? I'm so confused. I'm very confused. I'm so freaking confused that it's actively making me a bit mad. No, I'm done. No, I'm not in this game. That I was taking up way too much ammunition and everything else. Bro, seriously though, with the cops though, like what? Oh, because we know we're not going insane when we see these creatures. Everyone else can see these creatures. These are actually freaking things. So what the hell would the cops be shooting at us? It just doesn't make sense. Are they that terrible at their job though? Oh, the fast travel points. That actually sort of makes sense.
Anything I can help you with?
In all cases, there's Cosmos and all disorder, a secret border. Interesting.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed. Let's play.
Ed! I still hear those voices.
Oh my god, he's here now. Poor dude. That's just dumb. Eventually you'll end up where you are meant to be and will be doing what you are supposed to do. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. What the fuck are these things? Oh, okay, that's legit Eldritch crap right here, man. It all depends on how we look at things. On the mountain of truth, you can never climb in vain. It's scratched out. On the mountains of madness, you can never climb in vain. Oh, now I want to go check the other posters in case it all just doing that.
Do you see it?
The baby doll?
Haven't you seen the beast?
Which one? There's like freaking 3 of them on this run.
The door won't budge.
indecent poster. Someone had an indecent poster in the locker. Reminds me of old Snake shenanigans. Damn, I missed the guy. Interesting. Alright, let me go check out the other posters. Oh, no, that's the same. That's the same. Okay. Oh. There's gonna be more like a, oh, do this and this, so maybe later? I don't know. Alright. I'm still confused what the hell that's supposed to be. Let's do... Alright, I'm going to end the stream for now. Well, this early morning because it's like 2:30 and so in the morning. So we're going to end it here. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna end it here, and we will pick up on it again later on. So I thank y'all for watching, and good day.